Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I will be taking you through a flawless full makeup look that is perfect for 2024. If you love luxury, then this makeup tutorial is for you. This video is all about flawless makeup, flawless techniques. Let's get right in, guys. Welcome back, guys. This is my beautiful light skin client and she have a microbladed brows. So what I did was to take permission for her that I want to cover her brows, because you cannot just start making up somebody and covering their brows without their permission. So she gave her approval, and then next was moving on to a makeup remover, a cleanser and a toner, which is it's important to work on a clean canvas. It's important to work on a clean skin. This helped to revive the skin and rehydrate the skin, and then I use a mini fan to dry it, and then I applied Bedesco setting spray. At this point I had a little cut in my hand. The razor blade just cut my hand, and what to do now, I stopped the bleeding using a spirit, a cotton wool, and then I just had to tie it to reduce the pressure while I kept working. So that's the reason I have that white wipes tied on my finger. What I did was to move over to my serum, and then I applied the Zaron serum. It's an hydrating serum and it is fantastic. For every time I have used it, I have loved it. And then the next thing I applied was a moisturizer, and I applied the Elf moisturizer. If you are a drugstore lover of makeup products, then please go check out Elf moisturizer. It is fantastic and it is perfect under any type of makeup. Next was applying this Maroon Skin Prep Plus Prime. This is something that gives my makeup a really nice flawless look and is long lasting. And when I was done with that, I went in with my Laura Mercier setting powder to set the entire face, to blot the entire oil on the skin. By the primer, and for primer I use the Elf primer. Elf grip primer is a perfect dupe for your hydro grip primer. And then the next thing I did was allow that to dry a bit, and then I went in with my Laura Mercier setting powder to just apply on the T-zones and every areas that oil usually come out from. And then I went in with my Bedesco setting mist. I sprayed that on the face, and next was my foundation. I mixed the Huda Beauty in Gingerbread, Cinnamon and MAC foundation. These three foundations did not just stress me at all. You can see how it just glide and just fit into our skin. Perfect match, skin on skin. See, if you want a flawless base, if you want a flawless makeup application, trust me, from your skin prep and the product you use actually do matters. Because even if you know how to blend makeup properly, like even if you be professional makeup artist, if your blending techniques is not right, and if the product that you are using is not right, see, it's not going to come out well, because makeup is what you give, is what you get. As you can see, I applied the foundation on her brows, and that just helped me to cover the microbladed brows, and I also bleached her lip with the foundation. Okay, and then it was time for use my beauty blender to just dab all of that carefully into the skin. When I'm done with using a foundation brush, the next thing I do is go in with a damp beauty blender, and I just dab that gently on the skin. And then next, it was just time for contour. You can see how fast this process was, because the foundation was a perfect shade. Okay, see how I mixed three foundations. See, trust me, mixing of foundation is one of the best secrets to my lovely, luxury, stunning, flawless glam every time, because it gives me the perfect color and the perfect shade. So I'm just applying a warm shade of foundation on her hairline. I'm trying to contour the face, I'm snatching the face, making the face look smaller. And by the way, this client of mine is one of the most kindest person I've seen. At this point, I have taken off the wipes that was initially in my hand. I mistakenly cut my hand. She was patient with me. She allowed me to, just do my thing. She was like, you can rest, when you are done you can continue. I said, let me do, that's my left hand, I can continue working with my right hand. She was just a sweet person. See, this is our makeup work. Not everybody know how to treat a makeup artist. This client of mine is just humility personified. Like, her humility, her kindness, her humbleness was just out of this world, and I was so happy that on this day this was the client that I have, because trust me, with the pain on that other hand, any frustrating client I for fit just do transfer back, give the person money, make I carry my load to go my house, because I was in pain already from that hand. And double pain is not one of the things I bargain for, and it has nothing to do with pride but choice for me. She's so peaceful, and she didn't even stress me. When I say look up, she look up. If I say close eye, she close eye. Like, see, let me tell clients that are watching this video, if you pay somebody to do a job for you, learn to just trust them, and be obedient to their instruction. I think that will even make whatever look they are creating on you to be more flawless, more beautiful, and more perfect, because there's something about trust. Trust me, once a brand trusts you and you trust that brand, you both will work with understanding, and even if there are issues, it will be corrected peacefully. At this point, it was time for my highlights, which is applying the concealer on the areas that lights are going to usually bounce, which is on the forehead, on the bridge of the nose, on the under the eyes, and on the chin and corner of the nose. So all I did was, after using a brush, I always like to apply products with a brush, and that have actually helped me to achieve flawless glam over the years, because I apply the product with a brush, and then I go in with a damp beauty blender. Sometimes I spray the beauty blender using a setting spray, or I just wet it with a clean water. And then it's time to blend the blush. Just blend all of that, and I went in a V shape, because that is the perfect method of blush application for this face shape. I gently built this into the skin, and on this day I used two lipstick, mix them together to create a blush, because this was the perfect shade of blush I wanted for her. And then I went in with a setting spray. This is the Soap Pro setting spray. Man, this spray is so hydrating. It just melts all the makeup into the skin, and as you can see on this makeup, it is skin on skin. Despite the concealer that was applied, despite the contour and the blush and neck and hand, every part was still looking the same. This is what you should get to achieve a flawless makeup, because you cannot be having cakey makeup, you cannot be having demarcation lines here and there. No, for a flawless full glam, this is what you need. And then I went in with my setting powder, and on this day I used the Beauty by AD setting powder in the shade Amber and Lucent. One of my most recent technique in achieving a flawless base is using a setting powder to set the entire face, like a setting powder that is a skin shade, a skin color, which is in Lucent Beauty by AD setting powder. I applied that on the entire face. Then I went in with my contour powder from the MAC Skin Finish Mineralizing in the shade Dark Deepest. I used the Dark Deepest to just contour the areas of our face that needs to be contoured to bring structure to the face. I applied the setting powder on the entire areas of her face, just to also give the face one skin color, and to also absorb oils to last long, because she needed a long lasting makeup for the day. Okay, and then as I was saying, you know, this client of mine was also very humble. You know, she kept calm. So blending time, I just blend. It's time to blend using a powder blush, and this is from the White Glam Cosmetics. This same brand owns the brush that I use for foundation and the beauty blender I always use on this channel. You can check them out on Instagram Glam Cosmetics. And then it was time for my reverse contour. I did my reverse contour, and then I went into the eyeshadow primer using the P. Louis eyeshadow primer. And then when that was properly blended, I went in with a light orange color to just apply to build a crease. And then I used two eyeshadow palettes, which is Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette and the Morphe eyeshadow palette. These were the two eyeshadow palettes that I used, and they were matte eyeshadow. I didn't want anything shimmer or glitter. It was simply matte because our outfit was already glittery. Now it's important that you need to understand the outfit of your client, and you need to also make up your client in a way that is going to suit our outfit. Guys, keep watching this tutorial on the brows and the eyeshadow. Pay close attention to it. I'll be back.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
Hey loves, I know you enjoyed the blending of this eyeshadow and the eyebrows. It was really well detailed, and then I used a fluffy brush to just blend all the concealer that was applied under the brow bone. And when I was done doing this, I went in with a powder to further blend under the brow bone, because you need a powder to set all of those concealer to sit in properly. And the next thing I did was to just blend the proper. Next off was applying eyeshadow under the lash line. I needed to smooth that properly, and then I put a razor blade under the lower lash line, and I went in with my Zaro mascara, because it's very important that you also lengthen under the eyes, especially if you are not fixing any form of lashes over there. And then it was time for the lip sculpting. And for lip stain, I went in with the Avon lipstick cosmetics. I applied that as a liner, blended properly, and then I went up to the upper lip. I also blend that properly, creating my line and making sure the lip is properly sculpted. And then I went in with another shade of lip stain to apply it on the lip. When I was done with that, using my brush, I asked her to smack her lip properly, so both products will blend into our lips gently and properly. And then I blended that. When I was done, I wasn't too comfortable with the color. I added another shade of lip stain. Like most times, most of the look, every look you see on this channel was actually not planned. It's always as the spirit leads. So as I keep working, I just ask the Holy Spirit for divine direction. So as I'm doing the makeup, I'm paying attention to it. Whatever I'm not comfortable with and the client is not comfortable with, I just make an adjustment immediately. At this point, I was comfortable with the lip. I loved it and she loved it, and we're good to go. Went in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray to melt all of that, and then I blended it properly. See how skin on skin is looking, and then I applied my glue. If you've watched up till now, please do well to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and say a prayer for this beautiful client of mine, because she paid me my complete money and she tipped me extra, more than half of the money she paid for her makeup section. Can you beat that? Do you know what it takes to be paid your money in full and to be tipped more than half of your payment? Please pray for her. If you would, in fact, just pray for her. Pray for her. Say any kind of prayer you want for her below in the comment section, okay? I really love you guys. Thanks for always watching my video. And then I went in with the Soap Pro setting spray, okay? We've come to the end of today's full face flawless glam makeup. Check out this beautiful luxury outfit, elegant outfit of this beautiful client of mine. See how stunning she look, guys. You can see that the makeup just complements her look, and this outfit was the reason why I applied a yellow eyeshadow. Remember to drop a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what kind of look you want to see on this channel, and I will be creating that look for you. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, be happy, smile often, and bye guys. Mwah.